Hey folks, welcome back to Jerome Bee Farm and Homestead. It is Saturday, March 22nd. It's a pretty nice day out today. It's 79 degrees right now. The wind's out of the southeast about 8 to 10 miles an hour. Got a few gusts, so it is a little bit windy. Have to have the weight on my tripod just in case so I don't lose my camera. But today I'm going to be doing just kind of some chores, and I'm going to be supering up a few hives that are really strong and we're just busting at the seams, and so I did pull some brood frames out of them to slow them down, but I want to go ahead and get some supers on them, and that'll maybe help with them swarming and stop the swarm cells. So I did see this last week there have been some people in Oklahoma grafting. One person I saw, and I think it's a little early. I haven't seen the drones in my hives, but it's been a week since I've been in there, so I'll check them now and see if there's drones. I was planning about the first part of April to do my grafting and to do my queens. So if I had to do it this weekend, I'm not ready. So I still got to get my frames together and get my apartment set up, and just so I can get the frames up there and do my grafting, get everything ready. I just don't have all that, and I don't have my cell builder prepared. So I think I may use Hive 1 or Hive 7 as my cell builder. They were fairly strong, depending on how strong they are now, but those are my two grafting candidates as well. I know one is for sure, and there's a couple other, I have 3 picked out, so I'll check on those again today. So one other thing I'm going to do today is I have down here, and I'll show you on the camera here. So that hive stand right there, that was intended to be for nukes, and it's made just of 2x4s. It's not very strong, and I noticed it's a little rickety. It kind of wiggles side to side, so I'm going to replace that with 4x4s and cinder blocks down below it. So it's got that double deep there. That's 43.9, that's 37, and that actually has the really mean queen from Hive 40 right there. And that hive was a little pissy, so that queen may have to go. And there's also a single deep there that I'll get off of there, and then I'll get all that replaced. And also, when I was working on Hive 1 back over here last week, there's a walnut tree that's fallen down back in there. You can kind of see it, that I need to get in there and just trim that thing up. So I bought my little Milwaukee hatchet, and I'll get that cleaned up. So just a few odds and ends. And let's see, Hive 99, formerly known as Hive 13, I plan to super it as well, so it was really strong as well. So I got 4 supers down here now. I'm going to put 2 on the ones over this direction, and let's see, these 2 right here, those 2 double deeps, and I'll put 1, maybe 2 on Hive 99, depending on what it looks like, because they're all really strong. So that's it. I'm going to get in there and get all that done. Let's get going. Okay, these are the 2 hives I'm going to go ahead and super. It's 30 and 31. So a little bit of background on these. 30 is a Wildflower Meadows queen. So I thought it was really odd that this was a hot hive. And 31, this was the original split from western Oklahoma in my father-in-law's hives. So I brought that queen here. I think it was a 3-frame split, and I accidentally brought her here. I didn't intend to, and set her up here in a single deep. I think it was in the Apame. So it was in the Apame nuke box, and I went ahead and expanded the frames, and they were very prolific. They expanded quickly. I expanded them into this Apame nuke conversion single deep, and then I gave them the second deep later in the year, and they built this up pretty good. So this has the genetics of that really mean hive from down there on the end. So this is so that was her mother. So I pulled her out. So when they were in the single deep, let me back up. When they were in the single deep, I left them in there through the nectar flow, and they had swarm cells. So I found her, and I moved her down to, she's down there in hive 37. So 37 hive is also a hot hive. So I got a hot one here, there, and then the original hive she came from, it's not bad now. So it just goes to show you, you need to keep track of your genetics. And when I get some queens, I'm going to probably requeen this one and 37 down there and get rid of that hot genetics, get it out of here. But the bad thing is there are drones in here that are carrying that trait as well. So every queen that they mate with, her offspring is going to possibly be mean like that. So let's go ahead. I'm going to start on this one and get the supers on it. And it's kind of windy, so I do have my regular smoker. So it's not looking terribly strong right now from the top. So that's what it looks like. Most of the bees there on the left side there, and I put some new undrawn frames there, 2025 in the middle. So let me get an excluder on there and get these honey supers on there. So it's those supers are wet, so that'll draw the bees up in there. So I did not let the bees feed on these supers and like open feed them after I extracted my honey. So this one has a couple of frames that aren't drawn out very much. I wanted to get that on them, give them more work to do. But you can see there's honey on top of those frames that have dripped down after I stored them. So I want to get the spacing on those even. And I left my I left that nice heavy duty metal spacer measurer thing up in the apartment. I should run and get that thing. I got the four-wheeler here. I think I will. Let me cover that up and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I brought my little Lapisola smoker as well because that one's having a hard time staying lit. And here's the spacer I was talking about, made by Thorn Manufacturing. I picked this up at the Bee Expo. Has KR for Cayman Reynolds on there, and it's heavy duty. It's aluminum. It's not plastic. Yeah, that works great. You can really force it. Wow, I'm loving that thing. There's a penny spacer from last year. All right, I'm just going to go with one now since that didn't look all that strong, and I can under super it later or top super it, whichever way. So here's the one that's really mean. So got really good activity. It's a really strong hive, but this one is too. So these have both been rotated, so all the bees are down in the bottom. And I got a lot of bees buzzing me right now. And I'm guessing, well, this one was mean too, but this one here is the one that has, it should be mean. The Wildflower Meadows queen should be mean. And I had someone comment on my last video saying their Wildflower Meadows queens, hives, are the ones that are being aggressive. So that's odd, and there won't be any more. They're out of business now. So I'm wondering if something went south on their queen rearing. So I put some fondant in this one because it was it's a little bit lightweight. Fourth puff, it should be on. There we go. This smoker's easy to light. So they've cleaned up that fondant and pretty much all of that pollen patty. I'm curious what they feel like from a weight perspective. Not too bad. So we'll take this shim off. That excluder could use a cleaning. I bought a tool to clean these up, and it doesn't work very well. The handle pops off of it, but I think what I need to do is freeze them and then try it. I got some more up there at the barn. I might just hit them with my flamethrower. I'm gonna put 2 on this one. And I'm gonna go ahead and put these feeders on just as to be part of the top cover, because it has that Apame lid. Yeah, I'm getting buzzed pretty good, but it's not intolerable. But if there's a good nectar flow, this might calm down some. So the red buds are blooming. There are some things blooming, so there should be some pretty good nectar flow coming up here if the weather holds out. We could use a good rain. Let's go around the corner and do number 99. All right, here's number 99, formerly known as 13. It's a pretty strong hive. It has been rotated, and it had some brood in the bottom. And this is a 2023 queen. So I'm surprised that, you know, it being really strong, being a 23 queen. Usually a queen that's over 2 years old will not be as good as one that's her first year. Yeah, it's a little angry. See how this smoker holds up with this mean hive. So you notice the bellows on it. It takes longer for it to go through its motion. So when you need to like puff, 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 puff fast, it's not going to do it. Yeah, this is very full, very strong. I'm going to give them 2 supers as well. You know, let's check it for swarm cells, see what it looks like, being that it's this strong. And we can see how much drone comb we've got. A little bit. So here's what I'm looking at. Wind's blowing it away. So, no swarm cells. Got some beginnings of some cups. So this space may be just what they need. So I'm going to go ahead and clean those little cups out, and that might change their mind a little bit. I don't know if I got them all or not. No, there's one right there in front of me. So if these had larvae in it, doing this is really a waste of time. If there's larvae in those queen cups, they're about to swarm. At that point, you need to find your queen if you can, move her into another box with some brood frames, food frames, resources and make you a split. And that'll keep her from swarming. That's what I call an artificial swarm. So down here we can see a little bit of the drone brood. So let's check that drone brood. Oh, it's very young. So those drone larvae are so small. I don't think they were even capped yet. So normally after they're capped, you want to see if there's varroa mites. I don't see any little brown dots, so we're good on varroa. So yeah, not many drones yet. So it's a little early to be grafting here, I believe. So yeah, this hive here is very strong. So out of the wind, this little smoker works good. It got them right out of my way where I want to set that down. And I'm going to go get my honey supers for this and an excluder. This hive is so strong, I'm going to put 3 supers on it. I was going to put 2 on each one, but I only put 1 on that other. So, and they have enough bees to cover it all, I believe. That'll really help with that swarm urge too. Man, I love the smell of these plum trees when they bloom, these wild plums. There's one right there and I can smell it. It's like, remember when you was a kid, when you tore the package of grape Kool-Aid open, one of those big packets? That smell, that's what it smells like. All right, put this one on first with the Be Smart handles. Got rid of those funky wood things. We get 2 more. All right, so most of my supers are completely drawn out, just like this one here. Lots of honey sitting on there. I'm not going to scrape that burr comb off. I'm just going to leave it because it's full of honey. Yeah, so that'll be awesome if they fill that up. That's 120 pounds of honey if those are full. I guess they're about 40 pounds each of extracted honey. All right, that's it for all of that. I need to go do that hive stand now. Let's go around there. Yeah, so this is all 2x4s. Looks like it's 10 foot and I just got an 8-footer. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should have got 4x10s. See how that wobbles? And that's probably not treated wood, and it's out here in the weather, and it's not painted. Tell you what, I'm going to wait on this because I want to get 10-footers. I don't want to do this and have a hive location short. So let's go do the tree thing. Yeah, so there's hives 1 and 2, and there is that walnut tree. It's laying down from way back down in there. Comes around here. Probably ice storm did that to it, I'd guess. And I'm going to cut these little limbs off, and because I'm running into them when I'm trying to work on my bees. All right, I bought this last year. It's a Milwaukee 12 volt. It's called a hatchet. It's just a little 6-inch chainsaw. It's pretty cool. It's got the little tool built into it right here, or a storage place for it so you don't ever lose it. And I got one of the bigger 6-amp-hour batteries on it. So I like these little Milwaukee 12 volts. They're smaller, just to do quick little things. We'll see how it does. Does pretty darn good. That's sharp chain. Milwaukee hatchet. I'm a fan. That was great. Little jobs one-handed. That worked awesome. All right, that's the end of the video. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. We'll catch you on the next beekeeping video. Y'all take care.